I cannot.
Okay, give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna do a YouTube video for controller settings. I'm a deafen.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube? Back at it again. Chill.
Okay. All right.
What's up, YouTube? Today, I want to show you guys the controller settings for the finals playtest. We've been working with a lot of different variations, trying to figure out what's the best, closest thing to anything decent with controller. If any of you guys have been playing this over the weekend, it's very tough. It's very tough with the default settings, and I think we found something that actually might be competitive. It works great for me. I've been enjoying it a lot. I've been playing the light build mostly, and I've been getting beams with it. This is, we're in the firing range right now. I'm just showing you guys. Recoil is a little hard to understand, but pretty much it's any kind of basic movement. It's been feeling really good, really snappy. So without further ado, let me show you guys the settings right here. So horizontal, let me get away from these bots, man. The little shooting, so annoying. Okay. Horizontal look sensitivity, I have a 350. I like a little bit more snappiness, a little bit more movement. When I'm spinning around, I want to make sure if I'm getting shot in the back, I can chow that person quickly and efficiently. So I have mine at 350. The vertical look sensitivity, I have a 210. Usually in any FPS games, I have the vertical and horizontal the same, but with the finals, it's a lot more noticeable, the difference between the vertical and horizontal. So I felt like around 210, a lot less for the vertical is a much more comfortable spot, and actually to me feels like more equal this way between the two. Controller zoom sensitivity, I have a 25%. Depending on if you're using an SMG or an AR, you might want to bump this up. If you're using an AR for more long range, just so you can track your enemies better, you might want to bump it up to 30 or 27, somewhere in between there. Or if you're really trying to get those long range shots, bumping it down to 20 might be the best. But I like it for 25. I've been using an SMG primarily, and it feels great for me. Dead zone I have at 0. This is a personal preference. It depends on what your stick drift might be on your controller. Luckily, I have a scuff. I have a pretty brand new scuff, PS5 scuff. It feels pretty good. And I don't have a lot of dead zone, so I keep mine at 0. Look response curve I have at linear. Linear is the most comfortable for me. You have the most direct line of sight between your shots, and pretty much when you touch your stick, that's how fast you're going to be moving, no matter how much input you put into it. So linear I like a lot. Coming from Apex, this feels the most similar. Invert, no. All of these, this is what was confusing when I had my default settings. I did not like it. I don't know what any of these means. It does not explain anything to you. I was playing around with all of these and trying to figure out what felt good, and I couldn't figure it out, man. I could not figure it out. I bumped these all down to 0, and it feels much better. I don't know. I don't know what these are for, but I bumped these all down to 0. It feels much better. Controller zoom look boost ramp up time. I have this at 1. I think this gives me just a little bit more snappiness when I'm looking around, either off a zip line or a ramp, and I have a little bit of control. I have a little bit more control over my my ADS and looking around, especially going up a zip or an elevator or any kind of lift. Look acceleration I have at 0, and these are big ones down here. These two right here. The controller preset I have directional equipping. And what that does, if you look in the bottom right of my screen, you can see my grenades, my breacher charge, and my goo grenades, my poison grenades there, are all on the D-pad. So before, I believe you had to hold LB. You had to hold LB and then some kind of directional pad to find, whatever equipment you wanted to use. But right now, I can just literally press any button I want on the D-pad, and I have all my utilities. All my utilities that I want to use. Just like that, and press triangle, get back to my gun. Alright. So that's a huge setting. That is, again, the directional equipping. And the crouch behavior, I have at press. I have it press because, similar to Apex, I like to tap my crouch as I'm shooting sometimes. I think it makes it a little bit harder for my opponents to hit me, especially at closer ranges. Takes some getting used to, but if you come from an Apex background, this is sort of par for the course, is the press instead of the toggle, which you'll just press and then you'll be locked down and then you have to press it again and you stand back up. And then I have my sprint behavior is toggle, so I just press my left stick when I want to sprint. Easy peasy, that's default. Controller zoom behavior, that is also press, that is default. That is when you press your left trigger, you are zoomed in. When you hold it in, you're zoomed in. When you let go, you're zoomed out, and you go back to the hip fire. That's what that is. Controller aim assist, of course, as always, on. Yep, so that's the finals playtest controller tutorial. If you guys like these settings, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a lot more of the finals in the future, especially when this game drops, man. We're having a great time playing it, and I'm looking forward to playing some ranked, baby. All right. Appreciate y'all. Peace.